First question, introduce yourself, who you are, where you come from, all this stuff.
Okay, I'm Gabriel from Germany, and yeah, I'm a biologist. I've been traveling the last 1.5 years, and we are in Macau at the moment.
Yeah, you can speak to me.
Okay.
And what is your job or what are you doing?
I used to be a biologist, but yeah, I haven't been working in a while.
Yeah. And do you want to improve your life standard?
My life standard, well, if it comes to yeah, in regards of material objects, it's not really my priority. It's about the experience, about seeing the world, learning new things. Yeah, having some adventures, climbing mountains, diving, those kind of things, kind of the priorities. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And do you smoke hemp?
I've smoked once in a while, but yeah, not on a regular basis. Like if it's a nice atmosphere, and yeah, joint is going around, then yeah, like to try once in a while.
Why?
It's just a relaxed atmosphere, and yeah, makes you kind of peaceful, and yeah, if it's the vibe is right, it's just nice. Yeah.
Okay. Then tell me about the best moment in your life.
Um, Best moment in my life. Hard to say. Um, well, I had a lot of yeah, really great adventures lately. Um, like I think traveling, like for me, like the most rewarding is like always, yeah, like surprises of locals that like, yeah, share their life, like yeah, limitless hospitality, and so yeah, like in China, living with the nomads and the grasslands, and you know, they do really anything for you, and you know, not accepting any money, and there's no way you can possibly yeah, return all the favors they give to you. So yeah, those things are really very rewarding.
Okay. Then I'm an optimistic person.
I would say so. Sometimes realistic, but yeah, like I like to think positive. Yeah.
Why?
Because oh, it's more fun. I think it also, yeah, enables you to see maybe more opportunities, and um, just yeah, I guess a happier lifestyle. You know, looking on the bright side of things.
I believe in love.
Well, for sure. Well, that's what we're all looking for. So, not necessarily love of first sight, but yeah, there's different ways we can experience love. So yeah, it's probably the thing we look for most in life, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Then who's the most important person in your life?
I would say my mother. Like we traveled a lot when I was younger, and yeah, she inspired me doing this, and she's supporting this, and yeah, I think she's also kind of proud what I'm doing. So yeah, we share a lot of interest. Yeah.
And where you want to go in this world? Which places you want to see?
Um, Hard to say exactly how many places, but maybe more or less half of the world, or maybe even more. Like as long as it's fun and inspiring, and I see it just like a phase in my life, and I'm still, yeah, fully enjoying it. But there might be a phase where you just, yeah, have different priorities. So um, can't say exactly. Could be another year, could be another 10 years. So yeah, I'm just open and see what happens.
The best place you had sex?
uh, Best place I had sex. Mm. What was that? Um, mm, maybe in a swimming pool. You know, like, well, probably in a, yeah. You had to be really careful and quick. So it, I think it adds some excitement because you never know if somebody's coming in, or so. Yeah.
Okay. Then what do you think about the television programs, like in your hometown normally in Germany or where you lived in the last time?
Um, well, the vast majority is not really that interesting for me. All those talk shows, but there are some, yeah, great cultural channels like Arte, or on you know on the ones that are not driven entirely by commercial interest. I think that there can be yeah, some good documentaries, but they're not, yeah, the mainstream what really people are interested. But yeah, I like to watch Arte. They have some good in-depth documentaries.
Okay. Then what was the best thing that you ever changed in your life?
Um, well, like for me, like a really big step was, to reject the offer of doing a PhD. Like it was really big decision. That's what all my friends did, and it's kind of what you have to do in the whole scientific community. Not just biology. If you're a physicist or chemist, to have a chance to get a job. So like was kind of a risky move, and it didn't really work out at the beginning. I didn't get a job, and for your ego, it's also a bit hard, to say, yeah, why not? PhD sounds great. And so it took a while to find the right angle to realize, the ideas, but it worked out eventually. But yeah, it's a bit intimidating at the beginning. Yeah.
Okay. And are you religious?
No, I'm not really religious. No, I'm coming, yeah, from the scientific background. Um, but yeah, open-minded, and I tolerate different beliefs. And well, but even some scientists, like Albert Einstein, they talk about spirituality. Or if you watch Neil deGrasse Tyson, he's doing the cosmos in the U.S. and if you go really in depth into science, there is some element of spirituality, but without any fuzzy, terms. It can be mind blowing, even though most people think it's maybe very abstract and very boring. But I think it's more rewarding than any religion. It's different. It's more intellectual, but it can be emotionally just as good. That takes maybe a bit more effort, I think, to get there.
Okay. And are you believe in the life after death?
And I think it's a very nice idea, but like realistically, I think it's an illusion. It's what many religions give us. It's not the only thing, but yeah, it helps us, like suffering hardship in life. And I see this in many poor countries. I can totally understand how people, yeah, how it's giving them hope. And but at the end of the day, looking at all the data we have available from neuroscience, there's nothing really. There's no substantial evidence. So I see it just really as a psychological trick that really helps us to, yeah, to live the ordinary life, give us more hope. But it's okay. It's okay to, it's all gonna end at one time, and to live now, the fullest of all possibilities. I think it's so much better than, some maybe, and then spending all your energies and prayers for something that probably, I think, is not gonna happen. Some life after death. There's just no evidence.
Okay. Then what would you regret not to be have done if you die now?
Um, Good question. Um, Maybe not starting this lifestyle a bit earlier. Um, but there's no real big regrets, because like life is kind of a learning curve. Um, Actually, yeah, quite happy. Some things you can't force. Would be nice have a partner traveling along, but some things you can't. You just, yeah, have to see what happens. So I just, yeah, take it as it comes.
Okay. Then where do you see yourself in 3 years?
3 years, probably still traveling. I think probably um, maybe Africa, or maybe back in Latin America, and at the moment I think maybe at some point settling down in the Pacific region. But then again, it's so hard to say exactly what's going to happen along the way. Yeah.
Okay. Then the last question, your loveliest quote or sentence or Lieblingszitat?
Lieblingszitat. Um, Maybe. Um, well, Socrates, the old Greek philosopher, he said, um, "I know that I don't know," and he was probably the wisest man in Greece. And well, he was questioning all those people um, who thought they know so much, and he just, by questioning really in detail, showed them how little they knew. So I think it's it's a nice way to be humble and not um, proclaim having all the knowledge. Yeah, and it's a way to travel too, to see different ways of thinking, and yeah, not yeah, try to impose your opinion all the time. Okay. Cool. Cheers, mate.